Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm just gonna dive into the VeChain and very quickly, if you're not in the Discord, if you're new to the channel, join the Discord. We're giving some signals out there. December is going to be free of cost, and enjoy the December signals as well. Now, talking about VeChain basically and what VeChain is about to do and all this kind of stuff. I've been talking about this for a long time, and the most easiest way to earn money in crypto, can I tell you the biggest secret that is very hard for you in crypto and it's easy in the real life is to sit down. Okay? Only sit down, and that's the only way you can make your money. Sit down. You're not required to do labor. You're not required to do some crazy stuff. You're not an athlete. In crypto, all you have to do is sit down. Okay? What if I told you now you're investing here and come back after 6 or 1 year, 6 months or 1 year later? And I do believe this is going to be up there. You're already going to be in profit. All you have to do is chill and relax, man. That's the only thing that crypto tells you to do. Not panic, not watching the small time frames, instead zooming out and having the bird's view as well. So I've switched into the line chart right here for VeChain as well. And I'm going to show you this one. And this is telling me a new story, but I'm going to actually open up this line in a different exchange. All right, so we start to talk about this. We can take that top right there, and it seems like we are forming a larger symmetrical triangle for VeChain as well. I'm going to show you this one. Look at that. This is valid. This is absolutely valid. Okay, can anyone come and say that it's wrong? It's not wrong. And I'm going to tell you the maximum waiting time of VeChain, to be honest with you. That is going to be until 29th of April. You really have to hold your nerves for the next 4 months. Very, very simple put. And I do see VeChain, going up like this, nearly to the 14, then coming down here, then moving up here until you don't really finally break and continue towards the upside. Now, of course, these are meant to be 50-50. Of course, they can break to the downside. I always say this one, and when you break towards the downside, that's when you save your money, and then you can continue. Now, there is an Elliott wave theory. I'm going to switch back to the old chart here, and there's an Elliott wave theory that suggests that VeChain has one more, move to the upside. Okay, and unless you're not going to invalidate that one, we are not out of the woods. And I'm going to tell you when we're going to be bearish for VeChain, and from that point onwards, I'm not going to tell you that VeChain is going to continue, but until we do not do that thing, until we're not out of that play, VeChain is still going to continue to go towards the upside. I'm just going to switch to the normal candles right there. Okay, so here we are now. From this corona dump right there, we started making the waves, which are 5 waves. Okay, this is the first one, the second one, the third is the largest. You can see that. Okay, this to me is your fourth low, and we are on a journey for that fifth, which I believe for me marks your journey to the 76 cents, which is my price prediction by the end of the bull run. Okay, it could go higher, it could go to $1, it could go to more than $1, but I'm just giving a safe price prediction. When we're going to reach here, we're going to see what happens. Okay, now considering the fact that I just showed you that there's an apex on that line chart, which can happen until April, what about the bearish scenario? What about the bearish part of it? I'm going to show you, because if you are following this Elliott wave theory, you do not want to go below the 4. Do you see that? This is your fourth wave correction right there. And if you start going below the 4, it invalidates everything. Then you're going to go into the bear market. Okay, and I want you to also put a stop in this blue line, because if you did go down here, which I don't really think so, I don't think we're going to do that. Okay, we are not even doing it. Okay, and if you start losing it, I've been telling you, back test it, it will come down here. This is where you can buy. But for the bearish scenario for me is when you lose this level, you're gonna dump way more further down. Okay, and unless that's something that you don't want to see, that's something that we have to pay extra attention to. And for today's update, you are looking at a inverted hammer as well. Do you see that? These are known as inverted candlestick patterns, and you're gonna see today we're gonna go back towards the upside. So yeah, so that's it. Unless we're not invalidating these price levels and that price level, and we're not invalidating the elite wave theory count 1 2 3 4 5, we are still bullish, and that's how I'm going to remain bullish. Okay, and I do believe people who bought here, they have bought quite cheap, based on the fact that you can wait until April. Probably it's gonna be boring, a lot of people are gonna get frustrated, but I've already given you the time estimation that you guys can actually expect VeChain to actually make a move. And if you saw that symmetrical triangle, you are at the lowest point of that symmetrical triangle, buying here. Okay, looking to go up and up and up. So for me, that's the best entry is still even right now, based on that thing. So if you're looking to enter, you can enter. Not a financial advices. And until then, I'm gonna see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.